ever get tired of them moving the MC into another dimension? We don't do that here. The truth is, I've accepted long ago that there are only so many ways to do things. And while we can get into finer details and talk about the overarching goals, really, there's just a limited amount of ways to get the character to do what you want them to do. We can start by talking about romance, even though there's a video about Isekais. In a romance, the first thing you usually end up with is school life. Why? Because the school itself is important. It's just a place to put people together to force them to interact with each other and put them in the same space and make things happen. So you get your, oh look, the MC bumped into this chick and they're enemies and now they can talk, or look, she just got moved into the new class, she doesn't have any friends, or whatever happens, right? And we look at it and some of us, we groan and some of us are bored with it. But how many other ways can they really do that? You know, force people to interact. Make them friends? Yeah, they're probably friends through school. Or maybe there's the forbidden tech. Make them family. Whether it's related or not. Related, kiss exes. Not related, domestic girlfriend. Once you start to accept these things, you realize that there aren't really that many options we haven't done to death. That wasn't until Isekais came along. I know we had Isekais before the genre was big, but we haven't yet ran the old ones dry yet. Having school life and other related anime, we used to instead have dimensions dip into ours. But some genius thought, yo, let's just put him over there. It kind of reminds me of the Patrick meme. There are really only a couple ways to put someone into another world. They either die and go to a new world, or they don't die and go to a new world. Now that we figured that out, right? I guess what? They can find a portal, which is what happens in Yasha, right? You know, after that, what? The world needs them and they become a hero? Or the world doesn't need them and they become a hero, right? And the point is that at first, it starts off with them being dead or alive. And from there, you can branch. And from there, you can branch again. Yeah, there's just like I said earlier, right? The world needs them and they'll be a hero. That's most Isekai. And in some of them, the world doesn't need them and they'll be a hero anyway. Moonlit Fantasy Review, of Song the Spider, So What? But yeah, we could spend forever analyzing all of the different types of ways for this to happen. That's just what it is. So you shouldn't get bored of it because that's really all there is. If you're bored, go watch something else. But there's no reason to just sit here talking trash about the genre because it's not the genre's fault. You guys will watch a 700, 800 episode shonen where they do the same loop. Increase power, fight, win, lose, increase power, fight, win, lose, increase power, fight, win, and that's just what it is, right? You enjoy what you enjoy. Now, anyway, I've already accepted this way of life. The same thing applies to archetypes and tropes. So, be like me and accept your isekai overlords because there aren't really many other options for it. Learn to enjoy the stories that you get. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. Ooh, this video OD long. Anyway, like, subscribe, and comment whatever is down there at the bottom.